Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Fact Sheet Friday for FS25. This game is coming out in November of this year, and every Friday we are being given a Fact Sheet Friday from Giants, which is today is Friday the 13th of September 2024. So this is this week's Fact Sheet Friday. If you want to see other Fact Sheet Fridays from previous weeks or the future ones leading up to the release of FS25, or you like Farming Simulator content in general, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know of your suggestions or your thoughts on the new game coming out. I have role plays and let's plays and all sorts, so definitely check out my channel if you like that sort of stuff. But without further ado, let's crack on into the new Fact Sheet Friday. In front of us we have a Fendt 700 Vario with obviously a front mount weight. And yeah, looks pretty basic. There doesn't seem to be anything too extra on it. We have beacons obviously enough. No wheel weights or anything. And then we have the Bednar Omega 00 6000 FL, which I'm guessing is 6,000 litre capacity, would be my guess. But we will see that on the next sheet. Fantastic seeder here. Looks like a nice size, probably 7, maybe 8 meters of a working with, which is just nice. And yeah, fantastic looking seeder to be fair, and an absolute fantastic looking tractor. But we'll move on to the next page. Here is the Fendt 700 Vario. A few little things about it. It is obviously enough a tractor. It costs 249,500 is what that machine will cost base without adding on anything extra. It has a 203 horsepower to a 303 horsepower engine. It all depends on your engine setup that you can change for bigger horsepower. It has a variable CVT transmission. 450 litres of fuel it holds. And it does a 50 kilometers per hour or 31 miles per hour road speed, and it weighs 8.8 tons. Fantastic machine, to be fair. Very, very big machine. Not quite so big as the Valtra, actually it was, that we had in the very first Fact Sheet Friday, but still a fantastic machine nonetheless. The 3-point linkage here on the front, obviously enough, but yeah, very, gonna be looking forward to driving this. It's a fantastic looking machine. On to the seeder then, folds up nice and neat like this. And yeah, the Omega 00 6000 FL. I was wrong about my size. It's 6,000 is the width working with. 6 meters. Looked a little bit wider on the back of the tractor, because I know this tractor will be quite large. But anyway, yeah, direct seeder. So you do not need to cultivate prior to seeding with this machine, which is always what I love to see, because it just skips a step of cultivating. It costs 116,500 for this machine. It needs a 200 horsepower requirement, so the smallest Fendt Vario engine at 203 just about makes the requirement there for 200 horsepower. It has a 5,000 or a 5,400 litre capacity, and it weighs 9.5 tons. It weighs heavier than the tractor, which is impressive for the size of it. Compared, this has an engine and a transmission and a diff and axles and all sorts, but yeah. And a 6 meters working with, which is just nice. I thought it was, like I said, just a shake bigger, but 6 meters is what it is. I probably should have guessed with that. I don't know why I thought it was a capacity. It's usually the width. Yeah, so 6,000. Anyway, it does a 17 kilometers per hour or 10 miles per hour working speed. And it drills seeds and fertilizes at the same time. And also cuts out cultivating. So, fantastic machine all around. It sows wheat, barley, oats, canola, rice, spinach, grass, peas, and that's not spinach. That's oilseed radish. This is spinach. And that's peas. So yeah, fantastic. And we did see during the week that we have been confirmed with peas, and we've seen the Oxbow harvester and everything. I did put up a post about that. I didn't get to make a video, but I made a post about it of the most recent blog that Farming Simulator have on their website, if you want to check that out. On to the next page. Lovely, lovely, lovely little setup here. A fantastic little Dietz Far and a little Krone round baler. I mean, this is a savage little tractor. It's just perfect for small farmyards and stuff. Little small round baler. And bales obviously back here. Don't know whether they're hay or grass. Probably hay by the colour of them. And yeah, to be fair, the cut grass looks fairly good. But the swats look pretty much 2D. Very same as FS22. So that's a little bit sad that they look that basic. But anyway, on about the tractor and the baler. We have a Dietz Far 6C RV shift. And the Krone Vari Pack V190 XC Plus. And yeah, little beacon on top here. Looks like GPS. Beacon on the baler here. 3-point linkage on the front of the Dietz. Very, very nice size machine this. I really like these size tractors. And I would like to use them more, which I will be in FS25. But on to a bit of information about these two things now. We have the Dites, obviously enough tractor, self-explanatory. 103,500, so very, very reasonable there. And it has 143 horsepower, which is quite nice for that size machine. And 4-wheel drive as well, like, so yeah, 143 horsepower is just nice. It is a power shift transmission. It holds 160,000, or whoa, it holds 160 litres of fuel. There's a 50k road speed or 31 miles per hour, which is very fast. I love a tractor that goes that fast. It just makes transporting stuff to sell points so much better. And a 5.5 ton weight, this tractor is. On to the Krone then. We have the Krone Varipack V190 XC Plus. Obviously enough baler. 69,500 for this machine. It requires 100 horsepower. It weighs 5.1 tons. And it also does round bales from 125 centimeters to 180. So it does all the three sizes there. I think the middle one is 150. So 125, 150 and 180. Does all three sizes of round bales. And it does a working speed of 17 kilometers per hour or 10 miles per hour when you're in the field baling. On to the first loader that we have, I believe. I'll be wrong on that. But the big JCB 435S. Again, very sad to see the texture here in the bucket is very, very 2D and very, very flat. Not sure what he's lifting here, if it's chaff or stone or what that's supposed to be, but it's obviously a new texture, but yeah, very, very just flat or something. I don't know, very 2D. So it's the very same as FS22. They haven't changed much there, but this machine is in FS22 as a mod anyway. A fantastic machine, I love it. I have used the mod one before. It is obviously enough for wheel loader. It costs 199,500. They always cost so much money because they're so big and so handy with these big massive buck rakes for carrying big loads. It has 252 horsepower engine. It is a variable CVT transmission, 400 litre capacity in the fuel tank. It does 40 kilometers per hour on the road or 24 miles per hour, and it weighs 14.4 tons. Doesn't say anything about the Albut buck rake here. That's what's making me think this is silage. Or chaff, should I say. But yeah, fantastic big bucket here. Great to see these buckets. It really makes shifting silage out of a pit very, very handy. On to the last one then. We do have a Agco White 8010 series and an Anderson Solutions for Smart Farmers Merge Pro 915, which I'm guessing is a windrower by conveyor belt. So to start with the tractor here, I've never seen anything like this before. This is absolutely new to me. I've never seen this tractor in my life. So very, very excited. It does look nice. Love the squareness of it. The size of it, it's going to be a big horsepower tractor, I think. Weight slates on the front. Nice to see too. Yeah, overall, a fantastic looking tractor. I definitely am going to take this for a spin when FS25 comes out because I really do like the look of this. The squareness of the bonnet. It's just really what I like. On here now, we have the Agco White 8010 series. A 58,500 horse or 58,500 price tag. Huge exhaust coming over here, as you can see. Like, it's massive. And it has 160 horsepower to a 225 horsepower engine size. It has a power shift transmission, 454 litres, very, very precise there, of fuel. 40k on the road or 24 miles per hour, and weighs 9.8 tons because it looks huge. It's massive. Wondering, can you change these for 3-point linkage or no weights or less weights or more weights? Not 100% sure, but we will see in short when the game does come out. And yeah, I was right enough. This is a windrower by conveyor belt, so very, very handy machine. The Merge Pro 915. 153,000 price tag on this. 140 horsepower requirement. 5 tons in weight. It is 9.2 meters in width, which is a fairly big windrower. And a 20 kilometer or 12 miles per hour working speed. Yeah, so there we go. That is all the fact sheets from the 13th of September 2024. Fantastic to see this new Agco White 8010 series. I'm going to do a bit of looking up about this tractor because I've never seen one before. It's really new to me. So yeah, very, very interesting. But I'm going to leave it here. If you want to check out more Fact Sheet Fridays, I will be putting them up every Friday from now until release, so definitely hit subscribe to stick around. And if you like role plays or let's plays on FS22 at the minute, and obviously at FS25 when it does release, definitely stick around and check out my channel. There should be something you'll like. And I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video of FS22 or another Fact Sheet Friday of FS25. Thanks for watching and goodbye.